Royal Rumble is here, and it's shaping up to be a banger, to say the least. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk teased for WrestleMania 41, and JD McDonough is an absolute beast.
And here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. If you're brand new, hey, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while, but do me a couple favors first before you go. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment. If you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Instagram, X, my socials, you can find them down there in the description. Also, again, check out the link to that Joker Voice merch store. Oh boy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now, before I get into what looks to be an absolute stacked show for the Royal Rumble this year, I want to extend well wishes from myself and from all the Wednesday Night is Overbooked crew to one JD McDonough. Monday night on Raw, he was in a tag team match with Dominic Mysterio versus the War Raiders. JD does a springboard moonsault from the second rope out onto the floor, overshot his target, and as he lands, he's falling backwards. His back hits the announce table, and his head whips back and snaps against the top of the table. This looked nasty. This looked like it absolutely sucked. Doctor checked on him right away. Referee checked on him. He said, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. He wasn't fine, but the guy got up, continued, finished the match. Of wow, what a stud. He gets a lot of flack. Put some respect on this guy's name. JD McDonough is a beast.
He has earned my admiration and my respect.
Okay, so let's start with what possibly will be the start of the show, and that is the Women's Royal Rumble match. Now, a week and a half ago, I went through the rosters of both Raw and SmackDown, and who I thought was be the likelihood of being considered a favorite for this match. It's a really good video. You should go check it out. I'll leave a link for it down below in the description. Now, I did mention on the men's side who I thought should be the entrant number one and number two. And I have an idea of who, if I have the pen, who I would put as number one and number two. Now, it's no surprise. We all know she's going to be returning. So at number one, I would put Charlotte Flair. A series of vignettes all but confirmed she's coming in for the Royal Rumble. But who as a number two? Well, it's only appropriate. You have one of the four horsewomen. Number two should be Becky Lynch as a big welcome back to both of these superstars.
That's not bad.
Now, I did make it clear who I think should be the winner of this Royal Rumble, but I've heard a few rumblings here and there. Now, I've heard that a legit dark horse pick, which I really wouldn't be upset if they won, and that is just signed to the WWE former TNA Knockouts champion, Jordynne Grace. Also been hearing a lot of chatter about Bianca Belair to win and challenge Rhea Ripley. That is a money match for sure, but a lot of things need to fall into place So for me, I'm not wavering. I'm sticking with the pick I have had for months now. And my pick to win this year's Women's Royal Rumble is Io Sky.
Duh.
Now, there's going to be a couple other matches at this event, so let's take a look at those while we're here. We have the WWE Tag Team titles that are going to be up for grabs. This is going to be between DIY, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano versus the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley, and Chris Sabin. Now, this is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. Self-explanatory. Now, also, I did not know this until right now. This will be the first premium live event where either set of tag team titles will be defended since WrestleMania 40, almost a year ago.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, with the 2 out of 3 falls, this really gives these two teams some time to really shine, and I think they're both going to put on an excellent match. As far as the outcome, I don't see a reason for the titles to change hands, so my pick, the champs, DIY, will retain the titles.
That makes sense.
Also, we have a match for the WWE Undisputed Championship between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens in a ladder match. My wrestling love language. Now, ladder matches, they are unpredictable, they are brutal. It's that climb to claim the title hanging above the ring. This should be an absolute banger of a match. I wouldn't mind if KO would win in this, but it's so close to WrestleMania 41. Cody Rhodes is absolutely going to come out victorious and still the WWE champion.
Obviously.
Brings us to what should be the main event of the show, the men's Royal Rumble match. Now, with all those who have declared and the stories that are just interweaving going into this event, this Royal Rumble could be the most stacked since the greatest Royal Rumble ever back in 1992. Now, one thing to look forward to is what's known as the Diesel spot. This is named for WWE Hall of Famer Kevin Nash, aka Diesel. It's where you eliminate a lot of participants in a rather short amount of time. I think we could get this clearing of the ring by not just one, but two individuals. One of which is the current Intercontinental Champion, that being Braun Breaker, and the other is the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Now, this could lead to a stare down, audience gets hyped, and a brief mini match between these absolute powerhouses.
It's so badass.
Now, this finish of this show, it could all go to hell. It really depends on if The Rock decides if he wants to show up or not. Now, I said that if Dwayne is not going to make an appearance, that CM Punk should be the favorite to win. WWE even went as far as during the closing segment of this past Monday Night Raw, teased something that could, if they're teasing it, it is definitely on the table for not just a main event, the main event of WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. I'm kind of imagining somewhere in Jacksonville, Florida, a certain billionaire wrestling promotion owner is having a crash out right about now. Thanks, Tony. But hey, these are just some of my thoughts. I want to hear what you have to say down below in the comments. Sure to check us out tonight, Wednesday night, 7 p.m., right here on this channel, as we'll be talking about a whole lot of this. Also, speaking of the Rumble, the top 5 worst Rumble winners of all time. Should be a lot of fun. Of course, I'm talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you're having a great week. Have a wonderful rest of the week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time, folks. Doodles.
I'd say you better subscribe or we'll bash in some skulls, right, Cody?